Welcome again. Now the only thing that I've done is I've simply selected the instance that I want to start and pressed show. Once you do that, a new window would be launched and you can see Kubuntu is getting loaded from the ISO image. Once launched, it is showing me an option to install Kubuntu. I'll select the option of installing the Kubuntu. Now it's asking me some basic questions around the third-party software. I don't want to select them. Download updates while installing. No, I don't want to select that, just to save some time. It's asking me how does we want to use the disk space that we have reserved. Preferred way is going manually, wherein I can define what are the partitions. So I'll go with the manual partitioning. So this is the only device or the hard device available. Let me create a new partition table. Simply say continue. I have 51 GB available to me. First thing that I'll do is I'll create I reserved 6 GB of memory for the RAM, right? So normal recommended practice is using 4 times or 2 times of the RAM size that you have reserved as the swap space, and that has to be the first partition. So I'll use the twice number for that, so 12 GB as the swap point. So the swap area is defined. Okay, once the swap area is defined, now we can define for the multiple mount points. Now I'll say 10 GB as the root. Okay, it went to boot. So now the 10 GB has been reserved for the root space, and likewise I'll create for. So you can see I've defined different mount points for my Linux hard drive. I've defined home, user, var. Typically in such development scenarios you would have more than 50 GB assigned to a Linux machine, because you're going to use it for a long duration. But for the starter sake, I've only kept it to for 50 GB, so I'll just assign all the disk space to these points and simply say install now. Now it is prompting me to confirm the changes. I'll simply say continue. Now it's going to install the information. It's asking me my location. I'll say India and say continue. Now keyboard, again continue. The default English US. It's asking me the credentials, so I'll choose a password as well. I'll say VMK2 as the machine name. Requires to have a password. I don't have any stringent requirements for encryption, so I'll skip that option. Now the Kubuntu is getting installed. So the installation is happening. It's almost done. So the installation is done. I have the VM available for use now. I'll simply just first verify the network settings. So it's a bridge. I don't want bridge, I want a NAT, and I'll simply say okay. I guess I changed it in the middle, but okay. So this is now available as a NAT, and now I'll start this VM.